Cheryl and I were introduced by some good friends of ours. We met in 1978. First thing I saw was her smile, and that's still the first thing I see.
When I met Mike, it was like, that's it. This is the man. I just know it. In my heart, in my stomach, every part of my being would just know this is the guy. He just makes me so happy. He always made me laugh all the time. He was always a joy to be around.
My name is Mike. I'm 54 years old, and I have younger onset Alzheimer's disease.
I first noticed something that was wrong with my husband when he would start forgetting things that I had told him the day previous or 2 days previous, or he would ask me sometimes for things in the same day, something he had asked me previously that was, I already told him that. Why is he asking me again?
I think the big red flag for us was one evening Cheryl and I had a disagreement. I didn't even remember we had that conversation. We knew something was wrong. And so for us, that's when we really started investigating more and talking to my neurologist that this is not normal, this is not stress. When he gave us that diagnosis, I was ticked. I mean, I'm being polite right now. I was really ticked off that this could be happening. I mean, your emotions go crazy, and I immediately went from being ticked off to wanting to get things put in place to make sure that things are in order. And I mean, it's a rude awakening.
I just wanted to sob right there and say, can't be. There's got to be something else. There's got to be another answer. You didn't do the right test. There's got to be something, holding back the tears, trying to be strong for Mike at that point. I didn't want to break down and be like, oh, the sappy wife. I wanted to be strong to support him, But it was really hard.
We have to acknowledge that this is one tough disease, and one of the things we say is that you really can't do Alzheimer's disease alone. And thankfully, we have the Alzheimer's Association. We are available 24/7. We are literally not only a lifeline for families that are struggling with this disease, but we are such a critical resource from diagnosis to really the full journey.
I was scared. I was scared for him. I was scared for our family. I mean, I felt alone almost, at a weird point alone, and they just, that this is the diagnosis, there's nothing you can do, and you leave the office like, now what do we do? Where do we go?
For us, the Alzheimer's Association has filled in the holes of everything else that the doctor's office couldn't do for us. The programs that they've provided for us, the education, the support groups, they just make you feel so welcome. They make you feel like you're not going crazy. They totally make you feel like you're not in this alone. And you walk out of there feeling better every single time.
The diagnosis to me means that we're going to grow old together, but it's going to be a lot earlier than what we anticipate. We were looking forward to our life in retirement together.
What this is going to be for my kids, it sucks.
We certainly have had great progress to date, but there is so much more to do. We have so much more work, so many more resources that we need to mobilize to ultimately realize that vision, which is a world without Alzheimer's disease.
I don't have to do this alone. I have family, I have friends, and we have the Alzheimer's Association that is always there to help us.
We have reason to hope because there are thousands of people who are dedicated to this cause, and Mike and Cheryl are exemplary of that. They are our heroes. They are individuals that are stepping out, that are raising public awareness, that are trying to mobilize their communities to realize our vision of a world without Alzheimer's disease, and that's why we have hope.
In some respects, the Alzheimer's Association has saved my life. And what I mean by that is they reminded me and showed me that I'm not to focus on the things that I can't do anymore, and to focus on the things that I can do and still enjoy doing, and that I still have a voice, and that I want that voice to be heard. I can't put a price on that, what they've meant to us. I really, truly can't.